With E3 being only a short few weeks away and it being a digital-only event this year, thoughts come to mind being, do we even need E3? Welcome to Valhalla Gaming, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Odinsbeard, and with E3 around the corner, I've been thinking to myself of whether or not E3 is something we even need anymore. Now, don't get me wrong, I've been a longtime fan of watching E3 coverage. I remember when I was 14 years old watching G4 and Morgan Webb and Adam Sessler and all those cats doing interviews, behind-the-scenes looks, exclusive demos, all that stuff, and being really excited watching everything that the industry had to offer. Now, as I get older and I see E3 and the entire gaming industry at large become that much more corporatized and everything more digital-based, I'm wondering to myself, is E3 even an event worth holding anymore? Now, it wasn't that long ago when Nintendo decided to pull the plug on their participation of E3 in favor of their Nintendo Direct digital system. This gave Nintendo way more flexibility and freedom to showcase their products in the way that they wanted to and were more obviously direct with their fans. And it wasn't long after Nintendo's move to do this that Sony decided to do it. Now the question that remains is, now that E3 as an event is fully digital, how long before Microsoft, Ubisoft, Bethesda, all these other companies decide to follow in suit and ditch E3 altogether? Again, don't get me wrong, E3 has been more than just an event for press to watch everything that's coming to the world of gaming. It has been a celebration for everything gaming for gamers everywhere. Now let's be perfectly honest with ourselves. For the past few years, E3 hasn't shown us anything truly groundbreaking. And why is that? Is it probably because all the game footage they show us is just a pre-rendered trailer?
Damn, looking good. Nice, you've got a mortar equipped.
Yeah, I got it on the weekend. You lead the way, I'll follow.
With poorly written and poorly acted out scripts?
Oh, there goes the turret.
Yo, you guys up?
Nice, thank you.
Hey guys, what's up?
Oh, what's up, Chris? Welcome to the battle, dude.
Alright, group buff coming your way.
Okay, thanks. Nice.
Or maybe because they try to blind us with celebrity and hype.
You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.
But I think the truth that hits the most hardest is that fans are tired of being sold false promises.
All of this just works.
Year after year, demo after demo, trailer after trailer, we're shown all these big ideas that when they finally come out, or if they come out at all, are nothing short of being disappointing, or broken, or far from finished. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, and this has more to do with the industry at large and not necessarily as much with E3. But you gotta remember, E3 is a mechanism designed for marketing, and the whole idea is that it's this massive marketing event to get you excited, to get you to go out and pre-order, to get you to give them your money. And when I see this, and I see all the time and all the money and resources putting into creating the event that is E3, I'm thinking to myself, man, if the industry put this much effort into the actual games that they are trying to peddle to us, maybe the games would be better. Now call me cynical, call it old age, call it what you will, but I'm at the point where I'm thinking to myself, E3 as an event doesn't need to exist anymore. But my inner 14-year-old is still yearning for that excitement, that hype, that reason to believe that the industry can offer us something truly revolutionary. And maybe despite it being digital this year, they can still capture the magic of yesteryear and get me to really believe in E3 again. And yeah, even with all my shit talking, I'm still gonna tune in, I'm still gonna be hopeful, and maybe that inner 14-year-old in me is gonna be excited and be really wowed by something that's gonna truly revolutionize the gaming world. And with the new consoles being out, there might actually be some stuff worth looking out for. Hopefully they'll show us some footage of God of War Ragnarok. Hell, maybe an updated version of Halo Infinite. Or maybe blow us away with a brand new game, who knows? I'm gonna remain equal parts optimistic and skeptical. Either way, unless there's truly any big changes coming to E3 within the next year or two, the smart play for some of these big companies like Bethesda and Microsoft, Ubisoft, is that they might as well just make their own events and separate themselves entirely. At the end of the day though, tradition is tradition, and maybe we do need E3 still. We maybe need that beacon, that mecca, that holy grail of things gaming so people can band together and be excited. And that brings us to the end of today's video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in, and if you haven't done so yet, please consider liking and or subscribing and turning on the notification bell. That way you can get any and all updates regarding upcoming videos. Until the next one, Skull!